Hi, I'm Henry Evans, Managing Partner of Dynamic Results.
And I'm Dr. Colin Foster, Senior Associate at Dynamic Results. Henry and I are co-authors of Step Up, Lead in 6 Moments That Matter. You can follow me on Twitter at Dr. Colin Foster.
And you can always follow me on Twitter at Henry J. Evans. In our book, Step Up, Lead in 6 Moments That Matter, we offer the idea that anyone can lead if they understand the 6 critical moments in which leadership is needed, and of course, what to do once they find themselves in one of those moments. In our chapter entitled Leveraging Pessimism, we talk about how undervalued and underappreciated your pessimist might be and also feel.
In our blog entitled Attack the Idea, Not the Person, we talk about the problem of terminal politeness and how many teams fail to discuss critical issues in a timely manner. Your pessimist might just be the very person leading your team into a critical discussion that otherwise might be avoided.
And you know, as a recovering optimist myself, I greatly appreciate those people in my company. They're the ones that point out the problems or the challenges that might get in our way that I'm either missing altogether because I'm always thinking things are going to work out, or that I may be avoiding because I just don't want to face them.
We really think you should have these people on your team, but we don't think they should be in senior leadership roles. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be led into battle by somebody who thinks we're not going to leave the battlefield alive. So how do we leverage that pessimism?
By leverage, do you mean leverage? Okay, we're an international team. One way is to overtly thank that pessimist for the challenges that they raised. So that might sound like this. Mary, I appreciate all the concerns you've raised about the project we have in front of us. I think you just raised some issues that we might have otherwise missed or avoided. What I want to know from the rest of the room is, what do you think about the challenges that Mary just raised?
We all know examples of people who are written off as pessimists, who, while they may have been expressing a pessimistic viewpoint, turned out to be more like Nostradamus. I'm sure there were people at Kodak, probably pessimists, who suggested they should get into digital long before they lost their global dominance.
You know, if you're the pessimist on your team, your challenge is to continue to offer your ideas, but in a way that engages people and makes them want to hear you. That might sound like, hey, I don't want to panic anybody and I don't want to be too dramatic, but what I do want to do is get us focused on subject X because I think it may get in our way, and we should talk about it before we finalize our decision.
So what are examples of situations where you should desire and maybe even pursue some pessimism in your meetings? Well, things like quality or process audits, risk mitigation discussions, entering a new market, a budget analysis. In summary, situations where you really want to risk assure your decisions.
You know what? We want you to learn to love your pessimists. You may not like having them in the organization, but you need some of that pessimism in order to have healthy dialogue. We look forward to bringing you more real-life examples of what we see working in the business world. And if your team ever wants to step up and do the deep dive and learn how to step up, contact us for information on keynotes, workshops, and custom development programs to ignite leadership at every level of your organization. Thank you.